Former undisputed UFC lightweight champion Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira certainly going to be in the UFC Hall of Fame as the company's most decorated finisher of all time. And no surprise, Charlie Olives has prioritized a finish in this matchup here tonight.
He always does. And I think it's that killer be killed mentality that made him so fun. You always knew, man, at some point he's going to get hurt and he's not going to get up. But during that time that he did, he was so fun. From Justin Gaethje hurting him on multiple occasions, to Michael Chandler, to everyone else kind of putting him down, to him lifting himself up and getting the victory. Tonight he will have to do that again, but he needs to be a little safer. I think if Charles Oliveira was a little smarter in the octagon, he could add some years to his fight career. Let's see if tonight we see a pivot in the approach from "Do Bronx."
Well, it's got to be a judge's dream. Went the distance with Tony Ferguson in 2020, but that was his first decision fight since 2014. Killer be kill. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oliveira tonight. So Islam Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrestle welterweight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, always ready to engage. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Islam Makhachev.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go with the two best lightweights in the world, Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev. Oliveira's winning streak from 2018 to 2022 certainly going to withstand the test of time. It'll get him in the Hall of Fame, but the man who ended that streak, your former teammate Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, Islam Makhachev is one of the best fighters that I have had the ability to train with. He works so hard. He's so committed to being the best in the world. And on that night, he showed that. He beat a Charles Oliveira who seemed to be at the very top of his game. And he did it in a surprising way, knocking him down with his hands. But "Do Bronx" has said time and time again, I went back in the lab. I am better today. And this version of Charles Oliveira gets the job done against Islam Makhachev.
Oh, timely hook.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
His misses are entertaining.
What a nice shot!
Overhand left. Oliveira's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Under 3 minutes to go in round one.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. telegraphing his shot, clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Nice jab. Islam Makhachev gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention.
It won't take many of those. He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head. Another big takedown.
Final minute of round one. Oliveira's in half guard. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Oh, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now. But if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Back and forth we go. Oliveira going for the leg kick. He does not connect. Round two is next. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Oliveira's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It was what a nasty flying knee to the head.
All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots this far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using a skill that he's become known for. Heavy kick downstairs.
Huge kick lands again. Oh, a violent strike to the body. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, this fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
Back to the feet now.
Heard it again.
Huge liver kick. That might do it.
Oliveira has to be careful.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get... Oh! Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Oh, and he's back up again. Well, he's really starting to land a high strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough he is.
Absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. And that'll do it. Islam Makhachev with one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
Holy smokes.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
right, so there,